Thank you.
Well, now look, there's plenty of derangement to go around these days in Hollywood. Donald Trump's Walk of Fame star has become a consistent vandalism target. There he is with the pickaxe. On MSNBC, Never Trump Republican Rick Wilson became so worked up about Trump, he began cursing, and the channel had to kill his audio feed.
There's a bigger Never Trump movement out there. There's just a huge courage deficit in this country.
Because of my past failures, and of course it happens every day, we had to implement a 7-second delay. So what you said will probably not make it out there.
Yeah, and that's probably the best way. That's probably the best way to listen to Rick Wilson. It was with silence. Well, someone you do want to hear from, who I know well and I enjoy her commentary, Cathy is the founding publisher of Catalina magazine, and this show's liberal Sherpa, and we say that with all kinds of appreciation. She joins us now in studio. Cathy, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I've enjoyed being on as a guest with you, and so it's a pleasure to be sitting across from you. Now, look, you've seen everything we've seen. You heard Larry.
Right.
You know, Rosie O'Donnell. She gets some attention. She's a performer.
Right.
She used to be a comedian. I don't laugh when I hear from her anymore.
Not with these lines, no.
Well, yeah, so would you agree? I mean, is this helpful for the entertainment industry and for liberals in general? It's been, you know, almost a year and a half. Isn't it time to just say, okay, let's find what we have in common, or is it all still too early?
With Rosie O'Donnell, I mean, this war has been going on for 12 years. It's personal. It's really personal. When he was asked, do you call women pigs during the debates, he said, only Rosie O'Donnell. I mean, it's truly personal, and then he became president. So this person you've had a war with for 12 years becomes president, so she's out there. She's not so funny anymore because she's so angry. But maybe she's funny on,
right?
You know, if you go to Caroline's, maybe she's hysterical. But reality stars are in Congress. Now there's one in the White House. So entertainment, politics is mixing.
Well, would you say, though, that when it comes to their business, that Donald Trump's having a better time than Rosie O'Donnell is, or really anyone in Hollywood at this point?
Right now, at the moment?
Sure, right now.
I mean, it's the American way. It's the First Amendment. I mean, they have the right to do this.
Sure.
And Donald Trump was out there. He had The Apprentice, but he was still fighting with the birther movement.
Yeah.
So he did both. He juggled both.
Do you think his star, now, you know, West Hollywood just voted, not that they have a vote,
right,
but they voted to demand the removal, effectively, of Donald Trump's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Do you think it should stay there? Do you think it should go?
Well, he paid for it just like everyone else.
People might not know that.
They don't know that. He did pay for that star.
Everybody does.
Everyone does.
You buy this section, you know, it's not like awarded to you and it's free.
Right.
Everybody on the Walk of Fame pays for it.
So he paid for that star. That is his star. He rightfully paid for it. But if it is becoming a problem, if it's dangerous, if people are hurting one another over that star, maybe the city has to make a move.
Maybe they should be removed. Maybe they need to remove the people to prison who are taking pickaxes.
The police need to.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, that's not right. No one should vandalize anything like that. That's his star. He earned it and he paid for it.
Now, look. You've got a really great attitude. You're not letting the circumstances which you don't like ruin your life. Look, she's laughing. It's a liberal is laughing. We have great conversations that don't make us miserable.
Right.
Isn't it? Wouldn't you say that or maybe you think it needs to continue, the current liberal attitude of all rage all the time, especially from Hollywood? Do you think that that's worn out by now, or do you think that's really the thing that liberals in Hollywood should be doing, is the continual, perpetual outrage?
I don't think it's all of them, though. We can't say all of Hollywood. We can't say everyone. That's the whole point. I'm a liberal, and I'm not losing my mind. I think it's a small group, just with the GOP. I think both sides have extremes. And both extremes are losing their minds.
All right. Well, there you go, except for us.
We are not.
All right. Thank you, Cathy. Doing her Sherpa best. Fabulous stuff. Now, look, the Black Lives Matter movement also has a new tactic, wedding crashing. We'll show you their attack on a police officer's wedding coming up next.